Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Dunn. Welcome you to another OOTP Legends League Game of the Day today. From Brooklyn's Ebbets Field, it's the 55 Dodgers hosting the San Francisco Legends, who are leading the NL West in a tight race with the Dodgers. Matt Cain on the bump for San Francisco, Carl Spooner for Brooklyn. Here are your starting lineups. San Fran has Robbie Thompson playing second base, Bill Terry playing left, Will Clark at DH, Stretch McCovey at first, Kevin Mitchell playing third, Mel Ott in right, Travis Jackson playing short, Mike Donlin playing center, and Chief Myers catching. Brooklyn has Jackie playing third base, Buddy Meyer playing second, Campy playing catcher, Duke Snyder playing center, Carl Ferrello playing right, Gil Hodges playing first, Joe Judge DHing, Sandy Amanos playing left, and Jim Gilliam will play shortstop. Just a reminder that we will be in Oakland tomorrow as the 1920 Indians take on Oakland. The 1990 Padres head to Atlanta for a Sunday there, and we'll have a double dip on Monday for Labor Day. Carl Spooner, 7-11, floor beat time. He was 10-10 last year. Robbie Thompson will lead off, 22 home runs last year, 15 this year. Kind of like the batter's box thing. Giants lead the NL West. Brooklyn's fourth, but Brooklyn's actually kept San Francisco at bay. So Carl Spooner will try to make up to Robbie Thompson. And a whoop. Today's game ready by Stylers and Calgary. All four, here comes Bill Terry. Runner goes, and he will be on base for Thompson is 10th. Here's Terry. Terry ground ball to second. That should be easy to throw to first, and runner with the third. Yeah, you'll see a lot of New York Giants guys, like the New York Giants baseball team, because they once called New York, then San Francisco. Will Clark. 6 runs last year. He's got more bats this year, and a strikeout on a fastball. Stretch will have to get the RBI across somehow. And he won't. That's a pop-up. Second base should get it, and that is Meyer who makes the catch, and the Dodgers make sure that the runner on third stays there. Matt Cain, 3-3 for the Giants. With 2 saves. He's in because of injuries. So he's the new number 5. Jackie Robinson is leading off. He's showed 1 for the game. Jackie, ground ball. He's 4-3 Thompson. You bet. 1 down for Buddy Meyer, who Minnesota had to actually dump off because they had more than 15 players on the reserve roster, so they had to dump off, and the 55 Dodgers ended up getting Buddy Meyer, who has another hit. So Buddy Meyer's been a big part of Brooklyn. He might even help out. Here's Campy. Campy. Floater to the left. Looks catchable. Is catchable by Bill Terry. Down for Duke. And the Duke will look at a wild pitch. Oh, it's a pass ball, so it is the catcher's fault. Meyer gained with floor the first, and it works out. The Giants have a runner on second. Wasted. Here's Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell, floater. This will be caught. It looked like it was going to drop, but it doesn't. Snyder makes a catch. Here's Ott. Ballon cat. Oops. On 4 pitches, and now Travis Jackson. Jackson down the right field line. That will bounce to the wall for a double. So double by Jackson. Ott will go to third. Second and third for Mike Donlin playing center field today. Donlin. Floater to right. This looks catchable. And the throw home is a sac fly. So Donlin with the RBI. And here comes Chief Myers catching today. Needs a hit. He speaks. Spooner gets him. Spooner was a prospect. Good pitching prospect. That's why 89. Carl Ferrello. Ferrello ground ball 6-3 on the board. So nicely done. Here comes Gil Hodges. Center field. That's catchable for Harmon. Joe Judge, another one of the Minnesota expats who had to come to Brooklyn. Actually, Brooklyn was because they got eliminated before, so they first had to dump someone off, but they didn't really have the reserve. So Minnesota gave up 3 players for Brooklyn to dump 1. Judge. will float one to right. And right into Ott's glove. 3 up, 3 down. 1-0. Headed to the bottom of the third. Top of there, excuse me. San Francisco. Buster Posey needed a rest, so Myers came in to catch. Cepeda's been struggling. Thompson's been struggling. Willie Mays is hurt. So they had Bill Terry at DH at first, then moved to left field. Mel Ott playing right field, and Donwood being center field. Well, Donwood's the center fielder. Rookie. Don Zimmer and Louis Martinez. Don Zimmer batting 17 home runs, said he's struggling. They didn't think he would do well against Giants legend, so they basically made sure he didn't play. A 5-3 ball, and Gilliam was made to be shortstop. Here's Bill. Terry will float one. Dip-be-doo, what can you do? That's a single. And here comes Will the Frill. And nice job by Campy. That would have been trouble. And that ends up being a walk anyway. First and second. Or stretch. And that's a wild pitch. That was a wild one. Runners on second and third. Covey flips it to left field. Drops in. That just dropped in. He knocks it down and makes sure that Clark does not score on the play. It's 2-0. Here comes Mitchell. And that's another wild pitch. Second wild pitch of the inning. 3-0. And they are really being a little bit stingy about speed. It will be Koufax and Bezant warming up. Mitchell. Flying to the right. That could be big. Well, oh, wow. Right near the back. Frill makes the catch. I'm surprised that they didn't move stretch to third. Just odd. Ow, the punt. The Giants are fuming. 6 pitches in 3 innings. Travis Jackson. No, they're going to let him pitch to Jackson. And he flies to the right and into the glove of Ferrillo and makes the catch. But the Giants, who score 2 runs, make it 3-6. After 2.5. Here comes Amaros playing left field today. Not good at home. The batting average. Chopper. And ooh, he's out. I thought that was going to be a base hit. Here's Gilliam. Gilliam will float one. That's trouble. That would be a double. Now, Gilliam usually is the second baseman, but now because they have Buddy Meyer, they don't really need him. So there's a double by Gilliam, his 20th, and here comes Jackson. Ground ball to second. Easy throw the first. Got him. That's 2 down. And here comes Buddy. And that's a nice job by Myers.
Strike 3.
That nice strikeout by Cain, getting Buddy Meyer out, and the runner is stranded at third. 3-0. On to the line scores. I can score Blue Jays 5-2 in the fourth. A lot of these games are easy afternoon. 15-1. Right? The Cardinals 5-1 in the fourth. Yeah, there are some games going on that are just starting. Austin already up 3-0 in the first inning. 2:30, the 91 Twins start. The Twins legend start at 2:30. The Cardinals at 2:30. We'll see a lot of afternoon games, not a lot of night games. Cincy plays at 7:05, and I think that's the only night game. I think it's a 3-2. Yeah, that's the only night game. Donlin. Ground ball to short, throw to first. Yeah. We have one Saturday night game for the U.S. audience. But this is not a U.S. audience. Myers. Well, oh, nice job, Jackie, but for body, he's about to shake it off. I think if it was a blowout, they would probably replace him. So, like, no use wasting his body. And Hodges makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Campy.
Strike 3.
And good night. Fastball. Strike 3, 95 on the gun. Here's Snyder. Whoa, 4. Here's Ferrillo. Ferrillo, chopper, Cain. Go to second for 1. First, big double play. 1-4-3 double play. Money in the bank. Catching. The Giants are up. 3 up. They'll probably get rid of Spooner after the 5th. Terry. Ground ball to first. Easy play by Hodges. Stomps on first himself. 1 down. Here's Clark. Clark. Ground ball to third. Throw to first. That's 2. Nice job. Here's Stretch. Stretch drives it. Drops. Base hit. So nice single by him. And here comes Mr. Mitchell. Left field. Catchable is nicely done, and the Giants are up 3-0, but they are not going to take their chances. They're going to take Scooter out. It will be Deal and Robot who will warm up. So one of those guys will come in. There's Hodges. Round ball the third, throw the first, and nice job by Mitchell. There's Judge. Judge slips it to center, but this is catchable by Donlin. 2 down. There's Amrose. Amrose, that's trouble. That will be a single. Nice job by Odd to make sure that it's just a single. Gilliam. Runner goes. They saw it coming. They got him. Good night, Sweet Prince. Myers does his job. 3-0. Beal or roll back against Odd. They're going with Beal. I know he doesn't have the ERA, but you might as well throw him out there. Odd will ground the first. Hodges will snake to first base ahead of Odd. 1 down for Jackson. Jackson! Action Jackson! That's a single. Nice job there. His 100th hit. Congratulations, salutations. So, Thompson, Clark, McCovey, Mitchell. Only 4 of the 9 Giants in the lineup play for San Francisco. Well, in San Francisco. Out of all 4, Beal does that, and here comes Myers. This is a steal attempt. Jackson steals, Donlin the second, so it's a double steal. Nicely done. Smart move.
Strike 3.
One Myers will whiff on the breaking ball. Nice pitch. But can't be 2 outs. Now Thompson has to hit. Get a hit. Oh, that's a wild pitch. And for the second time, a wild pitch. Scores a run. Catcher set up. Thompson to left, and catch by Amrose. 1 run comes in, but it's faked to a wild pitch. 4-0 Giants. Matt Cain will throw to Gilliam. Gilliam, shot for the second. Thompson should be able to get him. You do it. Window. Bang, bang, Bangalore. Here's Robinson. Ball 4. Here comes the next guy, and that's trouble. It's going to go into center field for a hit. Going for a triple. Got a triple. A triple by Buddy Meyer. Man, Brooklyn really has hit the jackpot with Buddy Meyer. No, I don't think it's good. It's 4-1, and here comes Campy. I'm driving home. He doesn't have to. That's a walk. Snyder. They go for steal. Got him. Nice job by Myers. He got him. So, run on third. Now they need a hit. Snyder, does he produce? No. Nice catch by Donlin to mix the play. Brooklyn does score odd run. It's 4-1. Here comes Terry. Terry will golf it. That will land fair down the left field line for Hubbell. Bill Terry does his job, and it's now 4-1. Yeah, I know the left field position is like weird because Cepeda is cold and Barry Bonds is on the IL for the rest of the year. Doesnt and Magdas will warm up. Clark. Floater to short. Nice job by Gilliam. 1 away. Here comes Stretch. Stretch puts it to left. It will be caught by Amrose. 2 down for Mitchell. Mitchell popped up. Nice catch. 4-1 Giants to 6.5. Take me out to the fourth ball game, I think. The 4-1. No home runs needed. The Beal pitches a few innings. I think they probably would have put Mendez in. But here comes Perillo. Perillo off the bat. And Myers will make the catch. Here comes Gill. Gill ground ball. 6-3 on the board. Yes. That's a nice put out. And here comes Judge. Judge will flip one, and that probably will give the bullpen some pause. Yep, they're going to go with the bullpen. Lavelle and Wilkes, pair of lefties, are warming up. Emeralds. That may not mean anything. That they'll just warm up just in case. So a nice job there. Giants still up 4-1. On to the 8th, and that's going to be the end of Ricardo Mendez is coming in. Guy was picked up from the independent and signed up for the concert from New York. And he was the closer until they made a new guy. So he's on. And the new closer on. Uh-oh! That's steep, but is waiting. Say goodbye. It is high. It is deep. It is out of here. Oh, you ought to know. 5-1. Mendez is fuming. Over 2. Colfax and Hughes are going to warm up. In the meantime, here's Jackson. Jackson, ground ball to third, throw to first. Nice. Oh, you ought to know. Here's Donlin. Ground ball to second, throw to first. So yeah, the Dodgers have a new closer. Richard Myers. Ground ball to third, throw to first. Yes. Nice job. Mendez does give up the home run to Matt Ott to lead off, but everything else 5-1. Yeah. The new closer is Mike Marshall. Well, he was also a Minnesota guy. Minnesota's like, we don't have no use for him, but Marshall's like, I could be useful. So LaFell and Wiltz will probably not be coming into the game. Kane's got another run support. Ground ball 4-3. Nice job. Thompson, they almost overthrew. Here's Jackie. Did he go? No. Lava. 120 pitches. Wiltz will be ready. Here's Meyer. Says, I can get this guy. Well, just for that worked out. And into right field, nice catch by Thompson. If I remember right, Hooks Wiltz did have a no-hitter on 4th of July, 1908. I know that was a little long ago, but it doesn't matter. Can't be. Now go short. Go the short right, they'll do it. I think Kane will still pitch. 5-1. I guess Tim Taskett about a basket. Thompson's a righty, so Jimmy Hughes is going to come in to pitch for the Dodgers. And I think he's like 2 out of 3. Thompson, ground ball for 6-4. 6-3, excuse me. Jeffrey, what is it? Yeah, Robbie Thompson should have been taken out. Yeah, they would have taken Thompson out for Freddie Lindstrom. So yeah, Freddie Lindstrom would have come in to the game, and he probably would have grounded out. Bill Terry 2 for 4. As well. Yeah, Lindstrom would have come in. Terry to center, over the head of the Duke. Double coming up for Bill Terry. Pretty good. He can play whatever position you want him to play. So double there, 5-1. And here comes Will Clark. And Lindstrom. And it's gonna be Cepeda. You're up by 4. You wanna ice it. So Cepeda is gonna come in to DH. Ground ball the first. Doesn't work out that way. Oh, this is a looping single. So Cepeda gets an infield hit. Runner to third and out stretch. Well, they said all you gotta do is lift the ball out of the infield. But McCovey whiffs. Bad luck. 2 outs for Mitchell, who has done nothing. Mitchell's done nothing. So you're up by 4. You want to put the icing frosting on the cake. Got Willie Mays. They're going to go for a steal. Safe. Cepeda's third stolen base. Mays trying to get that run. Doesn't. Mays is upset. He thought he had it, but yeah. Giants are up 5-1. Matt Cain is throwing a lot. So Lindstrom can play second base. Now Lindstrom can play second. They did third baseman, right? Willie Mays can't play third base. Aurelia can. So Rich Aurelia is going to play third base. Or as well. 5-1. Throwing a lot of pitches. Romo will warm up in case it's a safe situation. They're going to warm up Lavelle. But Gary Lavelle, yeah, I know he's warming up, but look at this guy. 23 games last year, 6-2 with 2 saves and 1.67 ERA. He had a massive season-ending injury late last Legend season. Yeah, Legend season 3. So, like, he might make his grand debut back from injury. Duke Snyder is one. Strike 3, big curveball. Cain whiffs his third guy, and now Furillo. Yeah, the rain's on the wall. The rain's on the wall. So Louis Martinez is going to come in to pinch hit. He's got 6 RBIs. And gone. Curveball, strikeout number 4. And now here comes Gil Hodges. He's 0 for 3. They think he's not going to make it. So Frank Keller is going to come in to warm up. Yeah, Keller's going to come in. And they do it. Cain throws the complete game victory. Nice job. A 5-hitter by Matt Cain. He's actually going to make things harder for him to get out of those starting rotation. Yeah, the Giants are going to probably need something here. Well, they win 5-1. Melot went deep. That was the icing on the cake. Cain now 4-3 with a 2.5 ERA. Spooner didn't do well. Beal, Mendez, Hughes did okay. 16,700. Yeah, the Giants with their rotation. They got Mathewson, Marichal, Schmidt, and Lincecum. But the problem is they're injured. Carl Hubbell has a strained ab muscle. He's out for 3 weeks, so he's out till he'll still be able to come back. Yeah, so yeah, Hubbell. Well, if Hubbell, when he comes back healthy, the Giants are going to be okay. Here are your 3 stars. Darryl Strawberry. Holy crap! Not 1, not 2, but 4 home runs in the hitters' park known as Coors Field. Holy shit! Sean Green put up 2 home runs and a double, losing the game to the Angels legends. And Johnny Vandermeer threw a 1-hitter. Yikes! My question is, who got the hit off him? Orlando Hudson. So Orlando Hudson got a single. I don't know what inning. What inning was that? I would say the 5th. In the 6th. Yeah, he singled in the 6th. Okay, fair. Anyway, 1-hitter for Vandermeer. Angels beat the Blue Jays Legends 10-9. Dean Chance beats Scott Downs. Percival picks up save 34. The Yankees Legends win 7-5 late. Robertson beats Patty Hankin. Rivera the save. The Cleveland Legends beat the Tiger Legends in the 13th. LaRouche with the LaRouche Folly lob, against Lolich. Royals Legends win 9-1. Kawika beats Glasnow. Texas Legends win 8-4. Asuka beats Bird. Well, they were down 4-0 after 5, but they came back to win. 84 Tigers win 14-6. Swan now 500, 13-13. Barr loses, and Carl Willis picks up the save. The 2011 Rangers scored late and often 6-2. Wilson beats Faber with Stroop save. Red Sox legend 6-1. John Lesnar now 16-6. He beats Earnshaw. Mount Pernell picks up the save. Okay. Astros 2-0 win. J.R. Richard with the win. Sakati the last. Wagner picks up the save. The 2017 Astros win in the bottom of the 9th. Davensky beats Pelty. Twins Legends 5-2. Yohan Santana beats Palmer with Pascal's 4 save. Pascal. The 91 Twins win 8-1. Tapani beats Lackey, who drops to 1-14. The 2001 Mariners with a shutout. Panero Rashilling only giving up 2 hits. Hell. Oakland Legends 10-2. Grove beats Salazar. We'll see those 2 teams tomorrow. And the Rays Legends score 6 runs late to win. Neiman beats Putz. McGee picks up save 30. National League, the Giants win 5-1. You saw that live. 2019 Nats win in the 10th. Doolittle beats Dravicki, who's 0-5. Braves win 3-2. Spawn beats Shore. Kimbrell saves number 32. The 75 Reds win 10-6. Carroll with the win over Carpenter. 1 Carroll wins, and I believe that was Tom Carroll. He beats and Clay Carroll with a save. I think I'm going to have to change the name. Yeah, I'm going to have to change his name. Tom Carroll. Carroll Hardy. Carroll Hardy. So yeah, I'm gonna change his name because the 2 Carrolls, it'll make it weird. 60 Pirates win 3-1 as Law beats Washburn and Thatch picks up save number 24. The 82 Brewers win in the 14th. Sladen beats Hensley with Augustine the save. The 97 Marlins win in the 11th. Hammond with the win over Mike Williams. Expos Legends lose 2-1. Carmen beats Clippard. Stevie Farr picks up the save. Stevie. The 2-1 win for the Cubs. Dempster beats Beckett with Lee Smith save. 57 Braves win 2-1. Golds beats Segura and Mossy the same. The 64 Cardinals win 7-2 as Gibson beat Friend. Mets Legends 10-3. Gooden beats Buckles. Ron Darling the save. The 98 Padres win 7-6. Maselli beats this. Kaufman's 23rd save. The Rockies Legends 4-2. Gimenez beats Vance. Houston Street's 33rd save. And the Reds, the one hitter, 4 home runs by the Reds. Vandermeer beats Schilling in the only night game of the day. Strawberry will get some. I just want to know, honestly, I want to know if there are any, um, there are any, where's my piece of paper here? Where is that piece of paper? Oh, I had it. Or did I lose it? Or is it somewhere? Or did I, oh, is it loose? No? Where the heck is the piece of paper that stands by my stands? Or did I toss it? No, I wouldn't have tossed it. Hockey pucks, where is it? My apologies. Like, I had a piece of paper that told me, like, the 71 Astros and all that stuff, like, where their games are. Oh, hold on. I see one right there. I found it. Because we need to know who got eliminated from the playoffs early, before September 1st, so we can make the changes. Parker, Palmero, Embry, Nevin. Nevin's a nagging injury for the Padres. Well, he was doing pretty well. He's out there today, 1 to 2 weeks. Easler had a 20-game hitting streak, but lost. That Vandermeer hot. Yeah, one hitter by Vandermeer. 97 Marlins are out. I think we talked about that. The 1960 Pirates are out of time, so that's it. And Strawberry hit 4 home runs. Buckholz, Fogg, and Fuentes were the victims. He almost did it to the 5th time, but he flew out in the 9th. But, that's just how things go. We're a few days short of the September call-ups, and you'll see a lot more players playing. That's for sure. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.